Now on Coast TV News.
Parking fee uproar. Rehoboth Beach contemplates raising parking fees. How this decision could shape the future of the town's beaches and businesses. Harbison expansion. The Peck Farm subdivision takes a step forward. How this development may impact the local landscape and community. And a major Milford ramp closure. It starts tomorrow. How this is going to impact your commute.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Parking prices in Rehoboth Beach, the next great debate that could hit your wallet. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with another proposal to raise parking fees.
Right now, metered parking in the area will cost you $3 an hour, but commissioners are soon going to change that, possibly by a lot. Live in Rehoboth Beach is Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber. Elisa, the city says it's looking for more ways to fund projects and employee benefits. Their solution would cost you more money.
Maddie, the last time the price to pay at a meter spot like this in Rehoboth Beach was in 2022. That was when the price went from $2 to $3. But commissioners are looking to possibly increase that price again. The city says it needs more money for projects like the new beach patrol, as well as continue to provide employee benefits. Thomas Newhart owns a small shop in downtown Rehoboth Beach. He worries that charging more to park could hurt business.
It is very frustrating. I know the city needs to make money, but I also know that the fact that, we are a small business and we count on that money of people coming in and shopping. And people think even at $3 an hour, it's very expensive, and they're not going to spend that and then come spend money in the shops here in Rehoboth.
Parking is one of the city's biggest sources of revenue. It helps pay for city projects and employee resources. And now, commissioners are looking at increasing the price of parking on an hourly basis.
Our city employees are our number one resource, and we like to and pride ourselves on trying to give them good pay, to keep them in the city, keep them comfortable. And unfortunately, medical fees and health insurance goes up and up and up every year. It's a constant.
The city is also talking about other funding options, like increasing the rental tax fee to raise money. But when it comes to the cost of parking, one Rehoboth Beach employee believes higher prices will hurt locals.
It's going to affect the people that usually come here, especially like the local people outside of the beach, Millsboro and all that, are on a budget, and they like to bring their families on a holiday, and then they have to pay for parking.
Whether it's parking fees, taxes, or some other means of raising funds, the city says they need more money to keep the nation's summer capital operating at the level locals and visitors alike are accustomed to here along the coast. At this time, the city says that there is no expected number for how much parking could increase, but Mayor Mills says that he believes commissioners will not talk to raise it above $4. Commissioners will talk about this possible change on February 16th. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Elisa. Here at Coast TV News, we wanted to see if towns like Rehoboth, other than them, are considering a similar increase. Here's what we found, and we want to clarify. This is for the paid summer parking season that begins in May. Dewey Beach is considering changing its parking rate from $3 to $3.50. That's for all meters. They'll talk about it this Friday as well. Lewis's parking enforcement department says they're not sure yet, but the mayor and city council will talk about it probably in 2 weeks or so. Bethany Beach, they're not doing it. Parking is still going to be $3 an hour there. And Ocean City's town manager says on the Maryland side, they're not making any changes on parking fees. It will remain $3 an hour.
And as is so often the case when we talk about parking, it's made its way into our Coast TV poll. We need to know, what should Rehoboth Beach be doing for additional revenue? One of the options is that parking fee.
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Still parking garage. 62% are saying, guys, just build the garage. Charge people for it. They'll pay for it. We'll park there. But 22% are saying those parking fees is the right way.
Now, if you haven't voted yet, still easy to do, to go to coasttv.com, or you can use our Coast TV mobile app. New in Milford, the city is considering a plan to make its city-owned cars and trucks greener by switching to electric vehicles over the next 12 years. The change will be debated at their rescheduled workshop on February 28th at 6 p.m. According to the city's feasibility study report, Milford got money from a program called Energize Delaware to help figure out how to do this. They looked at all the cars the city uses and they found that they could replace 74 of them with electric ones.
A Milton man and former owner of a Seaford drug rehab center, he has pleaded guilty to lying on his tax return. That's according to the Delaware Department of Justice. 58-year-old Amir Mohammed reported $12,000 of what prosecutors say was actually over $1 million in income in 2021. The department says Mohammed may face a 3-year prison sentence. He will be sentenced June 27th.
You heard it here first on Coast TV News. Former Sussex Central High School principal Bradley Layfield is planning to hold a public hearing tomorrow. In the newsroom is Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner. Mallory, Layfield says he wants to clear his name and he wants everybody to hear all the facts.
Charlie, the man at the center of a lawsuit involving a former Sussex Central High School student, says he will present his side of this case tomorrow. Bradley Layfield's attorney has previously said that this lawsuit is misdirected against him. In November, Dr. Bradley Layfield received written notice that he was being fired following a criminal investigation into allegations made by 18-year-old Anaya Harmon. She claims a video of a school fight was shared in May in which her breast was exposed and a meme was circulated. Layfield's attorney Thomas Newberger previously said the principal shared the video with other staff members out of a concern for safety and played no part in creating or circulating a meme. In January, her lawsuit against the school and the district was dropped, but is still in place against Layfield and assistant principal Matthew Jones. She is suing him, saying Layfield acted inappropriately. Layfield's attorney Thomas Newberger has previously pledged to get all claims dropped. On his Facebook page, Bradley Layfield says he will hold this public hearing tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Cheer Center in Georgetown. Maddie, Charlie.
Thank you, Mallory. As we went over a bit, a lawsuit filed against Sussex Central and the Indian River School District was dismissed in January by the Delaware Superior Court. The judge ruled that the district wasn't responsible for Anaya Harmon's claims. Harmon had sued because a video showing her breast during a school fight was shared. The court said that the school and district leaders, Principal Bradley Layfield and Assistant Principal Matthew Jones, weren't responsible for the issue. However, Harmon's lawyer plans to refile the lawsuit if they find more evidence and is still taking legal action against Layfield and Jones for sharing the video.
As we take a live look right now into West Ocean City, our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams has a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie. And it's a good evening to really get next to your snuggle buddy because it's going to be that kind of cold outside. Our Bay Health camera in Milford showing us that we're at 37 degrees, and look how cool we're going to get for the night. We'll drop down from 38, 36 down to 33, 1 degree above freezing with clear skies by 9 o'clock. Now, we're also looking for the same situation for us actually in Laurel, where we're going to stay with mainly clear skies for today, and we're looking at temperatures to drop into the 30s. Now, we have a small craft advisory that's in effect along the shore, and we have coastal flood statements still active at least until 8 o'clock in the morning, going and correlating with the high tides for us going into tonight and going to tomorrow morning. But overall, we're going to stay quiet for tonight, generally speaking, as we prepare for a grip of cold air that's going to drop off a chance of snow in our neck of the woods. This snowstorm, Maddie, doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to avoid.
Paul, thank you for that. DENREC is taking over Deauville Beach operations in Rehoboth. Do you not know where that is? This map will show you. It's north of Rehoboth Beach. It's purple there, south of Cape Henlopen State Park. DENREC says starting March 1st, a daily entrance fee will be implemented as the state takes over management of Deauville Beach from the city of Rehoboth Beach. According to DENREC, this comes after the two couldn't agree on a new deal when the city's lease ran out last June. Don't worry, though, everything you love about that stretch of beach will still be there. There are tennis courts, snack bars, even some lifeguards, and a beautiful beach you see here. Also, remember, there will be that daily fee. It's in effect from March 1st to November 30th. The exact cost, though, is getting figured out as we speak.
Ocean City Town Council is working to address transportation concerns but it says they need help from the county. The council approved a letter and already sent it to Worcester County outlining their top priorities for the Consolidated Transportation Program of 2024. The request is to help make Route 90 bigger and better. This is because OC says traffic jams are just getting worse and it's hard for emergency cars to get through fast enough. Now they're waiting to see if the state of Maryland agrees to help make these improvements after the county sends them the request. However, a decision will be made after the state gathers the request from different municipalities.
Milford drivers need to plan ahead. Starting tomorrow, DelDOT will be replacing bridge joints on Route 1 near Cedar Beach Road. That means the ramps on Route 36, they'll be closed, and the work is going through mid-April, which had some drivers we spoke with today surprised.
And I wish they had a better system to let people know what was going on. I hope it doesn't cause any interference with daily getting around, but I'm sure the planners know what they're doing, and if they don't, they're going to hear it.
Drivers are asked to expect minor delays.
More people want to build houses and businesses in Sussex County. That's the finding of a recent report from the Delaware Office of State Planning Coordination. Building applications, those have doubled compared to just last year, hitting the highest level since 2008. If all of those applications are approved, it would add around 7,700 new homes to the area. The report does warn that the state needs to think carefully about new construction.
On that note, we say this a lot, more housing probably coming to Sussex County. This time specifically, Planning and Zoning Committee approved a preliminary site plan for a neighborhood called Peck Farm near Harbison on Martins Farm Road. If approved, 128 new houses will be built on 64 acres. Live there in Harbison is Coast TV News reporter Charles Reinert. Charles, neighbors had a lot of opinions on this today, not all of them positive.
Maddie, this land I'm standing on right behind me here, this is the proposed area for over 100 new homes here in Harbison. Now, this particular development is called Peck Farm. It's been in the works for a good long while now, and it just recently got preliminary approvals from the Sussex County Planning and Zoning Commission. Now, neighbors told me today that they have a lot of concerns with this new neighborhood, ranging from the road here at Martins Farm Road not being able to support that many new homes so quickly, to losing local wildlife, to the needed infrastructure in order to support over 100 new homes here on Martins Farm Road. And one neighbor I spoke with today said they can't wait. They just don't know when all this development will ever end here in Sussex County.
We're going to have farmlands in Delaware anymore. We're not going to have anything. Where's the wildlife going to go now? We have more wildlife now in our yard because of the developments behind us.
We did reach out to the applicant for this development today for a comment, and we haven't heard anything back quite yet, though if that changes, we will keep you updated. I'm Charles Reinert, live in Harbison tonight, Coast TV News.
Charles, thank you. We have a lot more news to get to this evening.
Still to come, it's a workshop about pig health, how farmers can learn a few secrets to keep Porky in tip-top shape.
And it's going to be well, sorry, that's my Porky picking. Listen, we do have some serious cold that's on the way, so be sure that you prepare for that for this weekend. Plus, it's going to be nice, snuggly weather tonight for you and your sweetheart, folks. That's all, folks.
But first, Ocean City plans to up its safety for cyclists and pedestrians. We have that story in just 60 seconds.
Ashley's President's Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $800 on select Purple adjustable mattress sets, or receive a $699 instant gift with the purchase of any Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress set. Plus special financing options at Ashley.
When your job feels humdrum, you can still find that fun. I take a chance, I do. Or you spend the whole day working that 5-game parlay.
I'll take Philly +2.
When taking a chance becomes a victory dance, it's so fun to do. Or you go money line, it comes through, you feel fun.
More than fun, it's true.
Life would be dull if we never took a chance. Bet Rivers. Take a chance.
Ashley's President's Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $800 on select Purple adjustable mattress sets, or receive a $699 instant gift with the purchase of any Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress set. Plus special financing options at Ashley.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
The Ocean City Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, they have several initiatives aimed at improving Ocean City safety for cyclists and pedestrians. Some topics discussed were adding bike racks between 143rd to 146th Street, adding green bike paint markings on roadways, and adding more bike lights around OC for everybody who uses it. We spoke with one dog walker, though, who says she thinks they're kind of fine as they are.
I think it's pretty safe. I come down here quite a bit now with him, my dog, and it's safe.
The Ocean City Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee still in talks about finalizing any of those additions. It does have to go through Ocean City Council.
You want to know how big pickleball has gotten? This is our second pickleball-related story this week, and it's because Ocean City wants more of it. The town is debating a proposal that would convert tennis courts at 61st Street into pickleball courts. It's an old facility, and now the town wants to invest over $1 million for the project. That includes a new building, court surface, fencing, lighting, and more. They want the new courts ready for the summer. The town says they need funding approval to get the project under contract for a May or a June start.
Well, think of the cold for tonight, a great opportunity to strike up the fireplace for a romantic evening inside, because we have some serious cold that's on the way.
At first, I use Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the culinary collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Hefty, hefty, hefty. Whoa. How do they get these things to smell so good? Hefty, hefty. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Must be magic. Hefty Ultra Strong with Fabuloso scent. Play the Maryland Lottery. Because fun looks good on you. Right now, play our exciting new multiplier scratch-offs for a chance to win up to $2 million.
JoJo's in Salisbury serves fresh, homemade food in an upscale, family-friendly atmosphere. Enjoy delicious crab dishes like our colossal lump crab cakes or our creamy crab dip served in a fresh baked bread bowl and the best cream of crab soup in town. Try the new Pineapple Blast or wind down with our wine selection, beer on tap, and other cocktails. Have an event? Reserve your private suite or banquet room today. JoJo's Family Restaurant, where family dines together and dinner tastes better.
On an all-new Drew.
This is wild. Find out how a pen full of piglets almost cost Maisie Williams her Game of Thrones role.
Boy, do I love that story.
Thursday at noon on Coast TV.
Are we going to do this?
I am going for it. Heck yeah.
Grab hold of the wheel and take command.
I'll solve.
Wednesday at 7 on Coast TV.
It's time to experience an extraordinary lineup of entertainment at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center. Enjoy performances by the Four Phantoms in concert on February 4th, Wheel of Fortune Live on February 29th, The Simon and Garfunkel Story March 18th, and The Price is Right Live on April 1st. The excitement is building, and now it's your turn to be a part of it. Secure your seats at ococean.com/pack and join us for the most amazing season yet. Don't miss out. Come experience the magic of live performances all in one place at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center. See you there.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
If you just wear your coat for tonight, Valentine's Day or evening celebration should go without a hitch. It's actually a beautiful skyline, to be honest. But I want to recommend that you go ahead and scan the QR code here in the corner right now, because we have snow on the way this Saturday. And not just a little bit, enough that may slow you down over the weekend. We're going to get to that in great detail in just a moment. Our dry tech camera in Ocean City, we're at 40 degrees, winds out of the northwest, 9 miles per hour. We remain clear as we drop down to 35 degrees by 10 o'clock. If the app is a little intimidating, that's okay. We have a weather hotline for you to call at 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away, and this is sponsored by Baird, Mandela's, Brockstead, and Federico. We are actually dealing with some gusty winds along the coast for right now. So we're still looking at about 20 to 25 mile per hour winds along the coast. And that's going to stay active at least until, let's say, early Thursday morning. Stationary boundaries to our south with a low pressure system that's going to develop on that frontal boundary. And then it's going to start causing some problems more likely as we go into, let's say, Friday, Saturday, pardon me. So our frost forecast could possibly have to deal with a quick scrape or two because we're going to start cooling off pretty quickly. Temperatures right now, we're at 38 in Milton, 40 in Millsboro, 37 in Del Mar, as well as 37 in Ocean Pines. We're about 5 degrees cooler than we were just 24 hours ago. So we're starting to fall off the cliff already, okay? And we're going to really hit the rock bottom here by Sunday morning. It feels like 36 in Millsboro, it feels like 37 in Lewis, it feels like 31 in Milford. Now, we're expecting a couple of days of hardcore freeze. Thursday morning, hard freeze. And Sunday morning, hard freeze. Remember Sunday morning. See, here's what it's going to feel like. It feels like 21 degrees tomorrow morning. So that's the hard freeze for Thursday. Friday's going to feel like 28. Saturday morning's going to feel like 27. Sunday morning's going to feel like 17. That's why I said remember Sunday, okay? So we're looking at cold weather for sure. Thursday morning, we wake up to temperatures below freezing, but winds out of the northwest light. Cloudy skies for Thursday afternoon and winds out of the south. It's going to make it feel at least a tad better, not by much. But that's really a setup for the rain, the snow we're expecting on Friday. You see, Friday afternoon, we go up to 42 degrees, and then here comes that snow, the edge of it, over Milford and all that by midnight. And then by Saturday, 6 o'clock in the morning, we're looking at moderate to steady snow showers. And it's a big chunk of snow covering all of the mid-Atlantic region for the most part, and it's going to pull out of the way. So, and the amount that we're talking about, it's now been upgraded to like 3.5 inches with the latest run. Crazy. 25 for tonight, and then 47 for tomorrow, 45 for Friday. Remember, Friday's a setup for the snow Saturday. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling Extended Forecast. I'm already thinking about changing this from yellow to red as we speak.
Thank you, Paul. Oink, oink, pig farmers. We've got some great news for you. That was really in the prompter there. There's a workshop coming up on March 9th from 9:30 to 1 p.m. It is happening at the Delaware Department of Agriculture right on South DuPont Highway. That's in Dover. Here's what you can expect. Experts are going to be there to talk all about keeping your pigs healthy, why it's super important to keep things clean, and how to follow a special health plan for your pigs.
They're so cute. Well, hey, to round out the academic year, Delmarva Sports Network still partnering with the University of Delaware to provide live coverage of Blue Hens athletics to fans across Delmarva. There will be select games for baseball, softball, and lacrosse. I know that's a lot to take in, a lot of words on your screen, but we have that full schedule on CoastTV.com.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
In the NBA tonight, the 76ers are hoping to end a 4-game skid at home. They'll meet up with a Miami team that's 2 spots behind them at 7th in the Eastern Conference. This is the second time these teams will play each other this season. The Heat prevailed by 6 points on December 26th. New addition guard Buddy Hield is averaging 12 points per game for the 76ers, while Kelly Oubre Jr. is averaging 19.5 over 10 games. Tonight, duels begin for the Delaware State Championship in the first round of Division I team wrestling. Number 3 seed Cape is facing number 6 seed Smyrna. The Eagles are 9-8 overall, and 2 meets ago they fell to Cape 46-24. Smyrna is motivated to make it past the first round after Caesar Rodney ended their season in that spot last year. On the other side, the Vikings are 15-4 on the season and riding a 5-game winning streak. Cape is looking to get back to the state finals after falling by 9 points to Salesianum last season. And in D2 wrestling in Delaware, tonight 6-5 Caravel Academy is taking on 10-4 Laurel in round 1 of the state tournament. Caravel is looking to bounce back after a loss to Lake Forest. On the other side, Laurel is coming off a 6-point victory over Lake. Don't miss highlights on the final score at 10:30 tonight. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night.
I'm Nathan Hudson from Laurel, and I utilize the USDA's Wetland Reserve Easement Program to improve water quality and wildlife habitat on my farm. Wetlands improve water quality by filtering sediments and chemicals while providing food and shelter for wildlife. If you have at least 10 acres, you may be eligible for 75% or more of the fair market value and restoration costs for placing an easement on your wooded or ag lands. To learn more about this program, stop by your local USDA Service Center.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Get your camera ready to snap QR codes that reveal big savings during Toyota's President's event, where special low APR financing can mean thousands in savings on a growing number of in-stock cars, including legendary Camrys with as low as 4.99% APR and sporty high-tech Corollas, fun to drive, styled to be seen. Visit buyatoyota.com to find President's event deals on your favorite vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would
So they're
say-
made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would
And
go-
they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
And
so.
they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out?
And
And the
so-
custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Have fun and enjoy Delmarva's Coast with Petey the Peacock, sharing joy coast wine. Know where he's going to be next and get his free coloring book at peteythepeacock.com. Sponsored by Tidal Health. Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Dress for the cold tonight as you're going out to snuggle with your sweetie. And remember, Saturday, we're talking snow, and I think we're going to go from yellow to red here because we're watching out for maybe 3 or maybe a little bit more than that in one day.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV at 6.
We're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great night.